What's up, guys? It's Dangani. Bomb Rush CYBERFUNK is a really cool game, and if you haven't heard of what this game is, I can understand because it's a relatively smaller game. It's more of an indie game studio. The studio is known for like some other games, I'm pretty sure, but this game really had my interest for a while. It's basically a spiritual successor to the hit OG Sega game known as Jet Set Radio. That's what it is. I don't know why that blinked on me. Jet Set Radio, and a big reason for the popularity is because of the soundtrack. It's made by what's his name? Hideki. I don't know his name. This guy posts memes on X, on Twitter. He can be funny, but he also just makes incredible music. He's made great music for a few Sonic games. I want to say the Sonic DS game. I think it was called Sonic Rush. He also made music for Jet Set Radio, which Jet Set Radio is it's an OG game. It's an OG game, and I've played it for a solid 10 to 15 minutes. And I feel bad because my friend gifted it for me on Steam and I just haven't touched it. And I don't think I'm ever going to touch it because I have this game now, Bomb Rush CYBERFUNK. Like I said, spiritual successor in, I want to say every way, from just the art style to the gameplay. Guys, there's so many things I could talk about, but first let's just go over the gameplay because that's one of the core, things of gaming, the gameplay for the game. It's very like Skate 3, Tony Hawk Skater kind of inspired. It's very fun. You're skating a lot, you're on bikes, you're on different, high speed things you can use. Bikes, roller skates, and skateboards, mainly skateboards. And you're grinding on rails throughout the city. It's just the movement of this game is so cool, guys. You really got to try this game. I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun. I've been streaming it, but the gameplay, just so smooth, so fun to explore the city. Just like roaming around in any open world can be a mixed bag. It really can. This is like the opposite of Death Stranding, where Death Stranding is this painfully meticulous management game where you are managing stuff you can hold to walk at a very delicate speed and you don't trip and you have to balance your left foot and your right foot and the weight, and it's just, it's a game. I'm not going to say Death Stranding's terrible because I've played a decent amount of it and I do like a lot of things of Death Stranding, but geez, man, the gameplay is just not it. This is like the opposite of that. It's fun, fast-paced, very Jet Set Radio inspired, obviously. I could also compare it to like games like Sonic Adventure series or that other indie game, Spark the Electric Jester 3. It's just very fast-paced, fun, and you're doing tricks, you're styling, and then you're doing these cool graffiti things where you put graffiti everywhere and you have like these unique patterns you could kind of pull off to do unique spray paint patterns. So not only is the gameplay really fun, but that brings me to my next topic, the visuals and the art style and just the coolness. I mean, it's like, geez, I was about to say swag, but like low key, it's like the exaggerated swagger of this game is so fun. It is a very cool game, guys. That was a reference for those who didn't get that. Please, that's a joke. Very fun game, but yeah, beautiful game too. Beautiful game. It's just super cool. Everything is cool. Like the art style, very cool. The graffiti, character designs, very neat. I do like the character designs a lot. And let's talk about the music, man. The music is just so freaking good. Every song is just good in its own way. It's this mix of, R&B, hip-hop, house music, just all good vibe music, and it's just so well executed. Like, getting this game just to listen to the music is really, like, honestly, kind of valid, but there's so much more than just the music. Like I said, gameplay, art style, music. And not only that, that's where I thought things would end off for a game like this. That's plenty of good things for a game, but turns out the story is actually pretty interesting too. And I'm still I want to say on the earlier part of the game. I'm probably less than halfway through at this point, but I just really wanted to make this video, and I might make another video, but guys, like the story is really cool. Essentially, you're playing as this one dude who's called Fox. I think that's how you say his name, Fox. And yeah, he gets decapitated. Spoilers. I mean, this is like super early on. It's not like, it's kind of like the premise of the story. So yeah, anyway, they put a robot head on him, and he's just kind of trying to figure out everything. He's trying to get his head back, literally trying to get his head back. It's super weird, like how this universe is kind of a mix of some cyberpunk edge runners or the cyberpunk universe with like Jet Set Radio and the Sonic Adventure vibes. It's very interesting, and it's just a cool universe. like in general. A lot of interesting characters. And yeah, like I said, I'm just getting into the story, but I really like so many characters. There's this one kid called the Flesh Prince, which is just such a weird name, but he's called that because I guess he's like a surgeon, low-key, if you think about it. He's the one who saved the dude Fox from dying because he put the robot head on him. Really weird. Like, obviously this game is like as fictional as fiction can get, as cartoony as it can get, but it's still really interesting. Like, it's just cool. It makes you think about stuff. It makes you think about, you know, like cybernetic enhancements and that kind of perspective. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, I also installed mods for the game. The Kanye West bear, the graduation bear, is a mod, okay? If you're not playing this on PC, you can't get him, I'm sorry. But, I mean, you should get it on PC just for this. So, yeah, I'll put the mods link in the description and maybe a tutorial on how to do that. It doesn't take long. It's not very difficult to install character skin mods, character costume mods, whatever you want to call it. Also got Rebecca from Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and of course, Chaos from the Sonic series, because what a great cast, am I right? Of course, these mods aren't perfect because the in-game cutscenes, they look really silly, but come on guys, like the game is, if there's gonna be any game to mod, this is one of those games where you can mod and have a great time. It doesn't take away from the experience, at least it hasn't for me. Like playing as the graduation bear has honestly just made the experience more fun because I get to play as the graduation bear. What more can I say? All right, that's me rambling about this game. You should get it, it's totally worth it. Great indie game, great studio. Shout out the studio who made this game. I will be keeping an eye out for the other stuff you guys make. And yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share the video, check out my live streams, shop my merch. Seriously, I do got merch. It's the link in the description, danganistudios.com. You know, if you like cool swag, I gotta stop saying that. I don't know why I keep on saying swag tonight. But yeah, I mean, I got a clothing brand with mascots, so you should check it out. They're pretty cool. The mascots are pretty cool in my opinion. But anyway, thank you for watching. Peace.